Yo, let me ask you a serious question. If someone offered you a business that required no products, no inventory, no employees, profit margins were nearly 100%, and you can do it from almost anywhere in the world, would you take it? Of course you would. That's exactly what infopreneurship is all about. It's about you learning how to take your IP, what I call your intellectual capital, digitizing it so you can package and present it to the marketplace and turn it into actual capital. But there's a lot of nuance, there's a lot of phases, there's a lot of strategies that go along with this, a lot of systems and a lot of information that you need to learn. So if you're into figuring out how to do this thing called digital marketing, where you create digital products from your knowledge bank, then you are in the right place at the right time, because that, ladies and gentlemen, is what today is all about. So do me a huge favor, comment in the chat where you're from, drop the name of your business and or your brand, smash that subscribe button, and let's kick it this morning. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 21 of Over the Shoulder with Cortez Hustle, where I literally bring you into my world of the digital marketing business that I'm building, and I show you over the shoulder the strategies, the tools, the resources that you need to help you develop the right mindset, skill set, and tool set to build a passive income empire on the internet, leveraging your intellectual capital. So if you're new here, I'm Cortez Hustle, everybody's favorite fatherpreneur, and it is my mission and my ministry to help you take your gifts, talents, experience, expertise, marry them with the right done-for-you digital products with AI-powered software so that you can create a freedom business where you have both time freedom and financial freedom. If that is something that you're interested in, drop a 1 in the comments, because we're about to have a whole lot of fun, because this is one of my favorite business models. We started my Freedom Business Blueprint last week. And if you know anything about me, then you know that I'm all about helping you leverage the right things to build. Now, if you're talking passive income, then a freedom business requires 5 core elements. And element number 1 is you got to pick the right passive income business model, right? You have to divorce your time and your labor from your income producing activities. That's why we choose passive income business models. This week, we're focusing on infopreneurship. Last week, we focused on affiliate marketing. But outside of picking the right passive income business model, you need a unique transformative proposal, product, or process so that you can bring something special to the marketplace. You need a powerful, authentic, authoritative personal brand. You need the right systems, and you need mentorship if you're going to accelerate the process. And that's what we bring to you here. Let me be your virtual mentor, so to speak, if you come and hang out with me Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. with Over the Shoulder with Cortez Hustle. So today, the passive income business model that we're looking at is infopreneurship. So let's break down exactly what that is and why there's such a huge opportunity for you in this space to build passive income. The online education industry, ladies and gentlemen, is expected to be a $500 billion industry in just 2 years by 2027. What does that mean? That's over $1 billion per day exchanging hands. And what are they exchanging hands for? Information that creates transformation, right? And guess what? You've been through some stuff in your life. You've solved some problems for yourself that allowed you to aggregate a bunch of information that created the transformation for you, and it'll probably create the transformation for other people if you learn how to package and present it to the marketplace. People are willing, more willing than ever, to pay for digital knowledge in the form of online courses, ebooks, digital guides, membership sites, digital templates and workbooks, coaching and mentorship programs. So this means you can cash in on the knowledge that you already had. Like, it's taken me almost 51 years to accumulate the knowledge that I have by just living, by going through stuff, overcoming stuff. And guess what? There are people who want to access that information to shorten the curve for them so they don't have to go through the same stuff that I went through. So I learned how to package and present this stuff to the marketplace in a unique way. Do me a favor, tap that screen on TikTok for me. TikTok is saying if I don't encourage y'all to do that, they're not going to show this live stream to anybody. So why infopreneurship is one of the best passive income models on the planet. Let's dive in, man. Number one, there's no inventory, right? There's no overhead. Well, there's a little bit of overhead, but when it comes to most business model types, there's a lot of inventory and overhead, right? So you create the product one time and you can sell it over and over and over again. The profit margins are nearly 100%. Every sale is nearly pure profit when we're talking about digital products. You can automate your income. You can sell while you sleep with digital downloads and memberships as long as you have the right systems in place. The startup cost is extremely low. You only need the knowledge and a platform to package and present that knowledge and make it easy for people to access. Of course, you're going to need to learn some skills like marketing, like systems, like how to use certain tools and resources that are industry specific. But at the end of the day, y'all, this is one of those things that if you can get serious for 12 months, you can transform your entire life. And I'm seeing people do it in a lot shorter time frame, but at least commit to 12 months of learning how the information that you're sitting under, right? You're literally sitting under a gold mine, right? But you got to know who's interested in this information, how much they're willing to pay. I'm going to be breaking all of that down this week. So what are the 4 types of digital products that make the most money in digital product industry in this e-learning space? Number 1, online courses. Why? Because they teach a skill step by step. Example, how to start an eBay store, or how to get started with digital products and infopreneurship, right? These courses can be as short as just a couple modules with a few lessons in each modules, or they can be as robust as a semester of a college university. Like, you get to decide on what it takes to create the transformation. But I need y'all to do me a favor. I need you to put this in the comments. People don't pay for information though, y'all. People do not pay for information. People pay for transformation, right? People do not pay for information. People pay for transformation, right? Miss Wee says this is free info. We can get it at the local library. You absolutely could. But let's unpack that a little bit, right? You could go to the local library and you can get it for free, or you can get it for free right on your phone. It's not costing you anything to learn what I'm teaching. You're free on YouTube or you're free on TikTok, right? The other thing that when you start thinking about whether I should invest in information is, do I go to the library and figure out what books to read, what books to check out, or do I access someone who has already done all of that research for me and condense the information into a course that is actionable, right? Number 2, ebooks and digital guides. They are quick, high value information which allows you to collapse time, condense information where you can take a book that has multiple steps and all of the nuances, and you can literally break that down and give someone the cliff notes of that book, and they'd be willing to pay for it, right? Memberships and subscriptions. This is where you start getting into that Netflix money, right? We're talking about monthly recurring revenue. If you are going to create a freedom lifestyle where you got money coming in, whether you roll over in bed or roll out of bed, you have to figure out a monthly recurring revenue model, right? Digital products and selling your knowledge allows you to do that. Why? Because I've been helping people make money on the internet since 2015. I have a lot of information in my head, and I can't dump all of that into one course. But what I could do is say, hey, for a small membership fee, you can jump in a community and jump on a call with me every week where we break down all of these lessons in bite-sized actionable steps over time, right? Or if I did put it all into one place or one deposit, it will probably cost an enormous amount of money because it's making me an enormous amount of money, right? So I know the outcome that you're going to get if you were to tap into it. So what you do with your knowledge bank, if you have a knowledge that is highly specialized, and maybe you don't want to create $1,000 course, a $50,000 a year mastermind, but on the flip side, you're saying, hey, I can do this one to many. I can probably handle communicating my specialty to 50 people at a time on a Zoom call or in a small meeting session. But the people that I want to support and serve, they can't afford $50,000, but they have time on their hands, right? They don't have financial freedom, but they have the time to invest. So let me create a system where I spread the knowledge out over time. And that way I can make it affordable for them. I can make it feasible for me. And you bring in that much highly sought after monthly recurring revenue. And then you got templates and digital tools. Like, for instance, I'm a big fan of AI powered software, especially to help business owners be more effective and efficient in building their businesses on the internet. So those tools can literally help people create a transformation in their lives. Because remember, people don't pay for information, they pay for transformation. But those tools can help create the transformation, and people are willing to pay for that. So let me know, which one of these are you willing to start with in 2025? Drop that in the comments for me. Which one of these would you start with? Are you starting with a course? Are you starting with a template? Are you starting with an ebook? Are you starting with some sort of membership or subscription? Whatever it is that you decide, make that decision and go all in on it, y'all, because we are letting this stuff pass us by because we are not tapping in fully. So when you think about getting started in this industry, the way you do that is by taking all that you know and learning how to segment and sort it and divide it into what is most powerful, what is most transformative. Because, like, for instance, I'll just give myself as an example. I've been in business since a teenager, right? I've been successfully making money online since 2015. I've done just about every business model that there is to do. I've had my most success as a business in business with done-for-you digital products, with software as a subscription, and in the MLM space, right? Now, just hang with me. Just know I'm not trying to recruit you into some MLM. However, just to give you an example of the knowledge that I have and how I can decide on how to package and present that to the marketplace, if I take the skill set that I developed in the MLM or network marketing space, I was able to become a top recruiter and a top income earner in 2 different companies, right? So if I take the knowledge that I use to recruit over 300 people in one organization and 200 people in another organization, I built my biggest team was over 600 people. In the MLM space, guys, that probably put me in the top 10%. Now, it's probably in the bottom of the top 10% of producers and income earners, because in that space, most people don't make nothing, right? So if I wanted to, I could take what I know about how, instead of me prospecting out and about, I took my talents, like LeBron took his talents to Miami. I took my talents to the internet. And instead of reaching out to family and friends, I built a powerful, authentic, personal brand using digital products, and I attracted people to me. Now, people want to know how to recruit and sell products in the MLM space, build teams. They want to know how to market. I could package what I know, and more importantly, what I've actually done in a particular space. And if I wanted to go after that market, I believe I could build a sustainable business selling a product to that market, right? Now, let me tell you something else you got to be careful of about choosing your market. The one thing I know about that market, not a whole lot of people with a lot of discretionary income willing to invest even in tools that can help them be more successful in that market. Why? Because a lot of them are already spending a couple $100s a month in an auto ship, right? A lot of them are already spending money going on to conferences and meetings and hotels and all of that kind of stuff. So you've got to be careful about which block of knowledge you have amassed and which one you're going to package and present to the marketplace and which one you're going to be committed to delivering to the marketplace. So on the other side of this break, I'm going to give y'all some tips on how to choose a market, because that is key. You got to choose a market, or what we call choose a niche, to help you not only lock in, but I'm going to give you some tips on how to stay consistent and how to stay in front of the right people. So don't go nowhere, and be like the Super Bowl. Don't skip my commercials either, y'all. I'll be back on the other side of this break. Real quick, I hate to interrupt today's training, but I gotta tell you, if you're an online course creator, then you already know that the game has changed. You're juggling marketing, sales, automation, and follow-ups, and it's holding you back from scaling your digital product business. That's why I'm a big fan of Go High Level, the most powerful tool suite designed to automate and grow your online course business all in one place. And to show you exactly how to grow and scale your digital product business, they're giving you a free Course Creator Playbook, your step-by-step guide to automating your marketing, increasing enrollment, and building a predictable and scalable passive income stream. So don't just create courses, build a business that runs itself with the ultimate all-in-one platform. And don't forget, grab your free Course Creator Playbook now. Go to cortezhustle.com/course playbook and grab yours today. Now, let's get back to today's training. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 21 of Over the Shoulder with Cortez Hustle, where I help you understand the skills that you need, the mindset that you need, and the tool set that you need to build a passive income empire on the internet, particularly in the areas of done-for-you digital products, software as a service, affiliate marketing, coaching, and consulting. Those are the four main passive income business models that I like to teach, because those are the four passive income business models that pay me. And I believe in teaching and sharing strategies based on what you are currently doing and having success with. So Monica says ebook, Dashcam says ebook. People don't pay for information, they pay for transformation. That's right. I appreciate that. Monica says nice shirt, coach. I appreciate that as well. So if you're going to get started in the digital marketing space with products, right, one of the things that you're going to have to do is decide on a couple things. You got to decide on what problem you're going to solve. You got to decide on who you're going to solve it for. You got to decide how you're going to solve it. Not just, okay, I'm going to do an ebook, but what is the overall solution that the ebook is teaching, right? So how do you solve it? You got to break down how do you do it differently than everybody else. You got to decide on where the people are on their journey that you want to help serve, right? All of these things are important. And believe it or not, y'all, they're simple, and people will let this stuff, man, literally keep them from monetizing the information that they have sitting in their head. So how anyone can monetize their knowledge, even if you don't think you have anything to teach, right? So if you think you don't have anything to teach, think again. Have you overcome a challenge in your life? Right? Think about that. Teach others how you did it. I've overcome a lot of challenges in my life. Let me just make it personal for y'all so y'all can understand this, right? I am fourth born of 6 children, raised by a single mom on welfare in one of the toughest ghettos in St. Louis. And I've overcome that, right? I survived the streets where I come from. If you made it to 25, you was doing something, right? In fact, my baby brother didn't make it to 19. I've overcome losing a brother to gun violence, right? I've overcome getting out of the street life, right? I've overcome losing my mind to the point where I was hospitalized for months, right? Because I had a mental breakdown as I was dealing with childhood trauma, trying to surf my way through that. At the same time, I lost my baby brother. I had moved to a couple of different states, right? I was grieving. All of those things compound. I had married my wife. She had 2 children when we got married, so I instantly became a father. And then I gave her 3 more on top of that. If you just look at your life and think through the things that you have overcome, and if you think hard enough, you'll start to put together frameworks. You'll start to put together principles and strategies that you use and that you relied on to get you through those times. Now, guess what? Somebody is brand new to fatherhood, not because they had their first child, but because they married a woman with children. You think I can help them navigate that with some principles that I learned, some things that I went through as a young father, 22 years old, walking into a family with 2 kids? Of course I can. See, sometimes when we think about digital products, we only think about making money online as an industry. Nah, man. This thing goes deeper than that. People are creating courses and ebooks on just about everything, right? You think I could maybe help someone who has been through a mental breakdown, through depression, hospitalized, and kind of help them understand that it is not the end of the road? Guys, that was almost 30 years ago for me. You think I can help somebody come through the other side of that? If I share my testimony and my story, you think I can be an inspiration to someone who feels like, man, because I had a mental breakdown, I'm not going to be successful. No, I can teach them through my business endeavors. Not only can you be successful, you're going to use the actual breakdown as the thing that's going to help propel you to your success. Because if you put that in a book, in a way that provides principles where when people see your book, they don't see your story, they see what's in it for them. Right? How about this? My wife and I just celebrated 25 years of marriage. 25 years of marriage. We've been together almost 30, married 25. You think I know a little thing about being married? You think I can share some wisdom with someone about being? I want you to think about your life. What have you gone through? What have you overcome? What is the lessons that you learned, the principles that you live by that guided you through those things? What books did you read? What resources did you tap into? You condensed all of that into a digital product that you package and present to the marketplace. Somebody right now, to the tune of thousands, tens of thousands, maybe even hundreds of thousands of people, or in that exact same place that you were 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, trying to figure out how to grieve a brother who's been lost to gun violence. how to figure out how to put it all together, right? A book list is a digital product, y'all. Listen, I want to sell you for $7 7 little known books that I read that helped me put my life back together after battling a deep depression that caused me to lose my mind. Give me a 3 in the comments if you think that there is an audience of people willing to pay $7 for an ebook that breaks down the top 7 books that I read to help me put my life back together after a mental and emotional breakdown. There's an audience out there for that, y'all. And whatever you have been through and have overcome in your life, there's an audience out there for that too. Now watch this. I don't know if I should get in my bag today or if I should wait till tomorrow, because this is a 5-part series. We're going to be on this subject all week, right? Do you have experience in a skill, right? Can you teach other people something, right? I've learned in building my business by myself. This is the gift and the curse of being a broke entrepreneur starting out. I didn't have a lot of money to start out, right? So because I couldn't pay somebody to build my website, I had to learn how to build my website myself. I couldn't pay somebody to build a sales funnel for me, so I had to learn how to build sales funnels myself. I couldn't pay someone to teach me how to do email follow-ups and email blasts and email marketing. I had to learn that myself. Now all of these have become skill sets that I possess, that I own, that I can now package and present to the marketplace. We're talking about how to evaluate, how to look internally for those things that you know how to do well, that bring value and transformation to other people, right? Tap that screen on TikTok for me if you guys are getting any value. If you're not, then I'm going to keep working. I'm going to earn my taps, right? So we're talking about how you can monetize your skills, even if you don't think you got something to teach, right? Have you overcome any challenges in your life? What are areas in your life that you are successful at, right? 25 years of marriage, when we got a 50% divorce rate, I could probably go down that lane and think about 10 things that me and my wife do to make sure we stay together. And those 10 things can become principles, can become frameworks that I can teach in a digital course, a digital product, ebook. I can probably create some guides, some cheat sheets, some workbooks, all that kind of stuff, y'all. Do you have experience in a skill? A lot of us have skills that we acquired working in corporate America for 15, 20 years. Little simple skills like time management, like organization, right? Are you good at organizing budgets or social media? Do you like to have, are you one of those type of people that you got to have a system for everything that you do? Because there's some people like that, like they just got to have a system in everything they do to make their lives flow, make their lives easier. My wife got notebooks and notebooks because she has to write everything down in lists, and so that she can framework and compartmentalize. Well, guess what, y'all? That's life planning. That's a skill that she can monetize, build a brand around. I want you to write this in your notes, because the name of the game is financial freedom and time freedom. In other words, we got to build wealth, right? Wealth ain't about how much money you make. It's about how you make your money. And if I can make my money without having to invest too much of my time or without having to contribute physical labor, then I'm on my way to being wealthy. Here's what wealthy people do, and this is what I learned through my journey. Wealthy people find 1 or 2 ways to get paid for 1 or 2 things that they already love to do. Then they build a system and a brand around it. I'm going to say it again because I don't want you guys to forget this. Wealthy people simply find 1 to 2 ways to get paid from 1 to 2 things that they already love to do. Then they simply build a system and a brand around it. You can do the same thing, y'all. I promise you, you can. You just got to know what's possible. So tomorrow, we're going to be breaking down how to research and choose a profitable niche to bring your gift, your talent, your experience, your expertise to that marketplace. It's going to be a game changer for a lot of you guys. If you got questions about anything that we do, we have open office hours starting now. So if you go to cortezhustle.com/open office hours, you can join us in a Zoom room where you can ask me questions. Opt in, you'll get an email with the Zoom link, and come hang out with your boy, man. This is going to be really, I believe, transformative for a lot of you guys because, again, when it comes to digital marketing, whenever you hear people talking about digital marketing, they're always talking about making money online. Yes, you can make money online, and there are a lot of digital marketing products that help you make money online, but there are digital products, classes, courses, worksheets, templates, software in every industry. And you've got a special gift, talent, experience, or expertise in an industry that has nothing to do with making money online. But you could take that gift, talent, experience, expertise, package and present it to the marketplace, and you can make money online, like relationship coaching, for instance, like parenting, for instance. Like I know so many brothers who love youth sports and they love pouring into young people, and they don't understand that they can take that knowledge, this very thing that they do every day, how they organize and set up their practices to create the best youth basketball team in the state. They can digitize their formula for success and package it, present it to the marketplace, sell it over and over and over and over again, y'all. We're going all the way in, and I hope y'all come back tomorrow to check your boy out. So until then, I want you to get your money up because you absolutely can do it. But more importantly, you deserve to do it, each and every single one of you. Now hustle up.
Yo, real quick, if you're catching this live, then you can hustle on over to cortezhustle.com/open office hours to join us in a private Zoom room to get your questions answered. If you're watching this on the replay, then YouTube thinks you should watch this video next. And don't forget to hit the smiley face to subscribe to the channel, and check out cortezhustle.com if you want to join our free community.